This week, America turns 250.
And the internet thinks that Mountain Dew predicts the future?
And a fake army changed World War II.
And America's mascot just committed grand theft fishing.
Plus, Aaron's back in studio!
Talking freedom, faith, and what serving your country really teaches you.
This episode's brought to you by
Backbone Coffee,
First Form,
the Great Lakes Fishing Expo,
And Heritage Roofing Company.
Watch
or
or Listen.
USA. USA. USA.
Casting their faith to reach this world.
Fish on.
Happy birthday, America! It's the Casting Faith podcast, episode 80-something.
88.
88. 88. Dude,
One
I'm
thing-
so pumped.
You know what I know?
What?
13 stripes and 50 stars, baby. Don't care who you are.
On that World Cup, huh?
I'm just on America.
On that side. You
I'm
know,
just
my
in the
whole,
pursuit of life, liberty, and,
my whole life. I've known you my whole life. Never would I imagine you watching a soccer game.
You know what's the worst though is so we just do the streaming services. We don't have like a YouTube TV or a cable provider right now. We do have Peacock though, so all the matches I watch are in Spanish.
Yes.
Because it's all telecast in Telemundo, and I have no clue what's being said. But man, I get to hear that goal.
So you enjoy it, really, or is it just?
I enjoy watching the United States.
Okay, there it is.
I would say it's probably my number 5 sport. But I will say it's most Americans' number 5 sports. And as time of recording, we're 2-0, getting ready to go into 3-0. So I think it's safe to say that the world can just call it soccer now.
Yeah.
Football, we've won what, 62 straight Super Bowls. So
Yeah. I guess
just saying,
we can
it's
call
soccer
it,
now.
Football, soccer. I'm not into it. I just can't. I couldn't tell you now. I got McDonald's for the first time in like 9 weeks. I've been on a diet. I lost like 15 pounds. And it's been like 9 weeks since I've had fast food. I had 3 McDoubles today.
Going with McDonald's is your
I
first
know.
choice.
No,
is,
it wasn't though.
That's
It
a
was-
bold strategy, Cotton. How'd it pay off?
It
for
could
you?
have been Taco Bell. And that would have been worse.
That probably would have been better for you.
No.
Hey, if you get sick from Taco Bell, your bloodline is weak.
Good. I can't argue with that. It's the way that you just are. Hey, nice hair, man.
Thanks.
Hey, Aaron's
got
back
it
in the studio. We have a guest. This is Aaron Garrett. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys.
Owner of the Great Lakes Fishing Expo and Heritage Roofing Company. Dude, we're so pumped to have you back on the show. And before we get into all of our chaos, thank you for your service, man. Many people don't know Aaron's a veteran, and he served in the Army. And so we're grateful for everything that you've done for our country
Absolutely.
to make something like this possible. Give us the freedom to be able to share our faith and talk ridiculousness. And so we're pumped
And look
about
ridiculous.
it. Yeah. I mean, I look okay.
I think I look okay. I was talking about you.
He said it. He said, if I could still grow hair, this might be my
would
new
be
look.
the Jose Canseco mullet with the sunglasses. This is prime. This is prime. Prime time.
Primetime Himes.
That's right.
In the house.
Don't forget it.
That was your gamer tag when we were 7. So, man, what's new? It's been a minute since you've been on. I can't remember the episode that you were on, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I think it was right
April.
before roofing season kind of really went into full swing.
We've
And
had some
storms.
pretty crazy.
it's been an epic year in regards to the storms, and man, we're slamming late nights, early mornings, nonstop.
Yeah.
What we do.
I mean, it's good.
It's like
For
a
you?
blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'll never complain about it.
Mm-hmm.
At least out loud.
Yeah. To people. I'll talk to God about it.
Yeah.
We'll have that conversation. No.
Lord, we can slow down the storms a little bit.
Another one. Another one. I felt that hailstorm that happened not too far back.
Well, I just got text like an hour ago that it was hailing in Solon again, and so this one wasn't as big or severe, but it's just like, all right,
Yeah.
keep it coming.
I texted him. I can't remember when I texted you. I don't even know if you saw it, but it was.
I did. I think it was.
I got like a gutter that I want to put up, and I'm like, maybe he needs some. And meanwhile, he's just like sweating it,
Right.
fixing every roof in Solon. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy storm season, and we're grateful that it's good business for you.
Yeah.
But we're glad you found the time to come back on. We're talking all kinds of stuff today. I have something I want to talk about, though. This has nothing to do with 4th of July or America or anything. Well, it kind of does. But are you familiar with the Mountain Dew conspiracy?
I got a gift for you guys.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Okay.
Code Red.
That's my favorite Mountain Dew.
Cherry Code Red. I had no clue, but
Little did you know this
that's
is
awesome.
my favorite.
but
Thank
because
you.
of the prediction of that, I feel like it ties in perfect for
Yeah.
this episode.
Awesome. I didn't know we were. Yeah, perfect. It'll tie in perfect. So
Love
you've
it.
heard it a little bit, and we've talked about it briefly. This
cracking
conspiracy
it open.
thing.
I told you I'm not going hard on the caffeine. I'm going hard on
David's
the
going hard. David might actually grow a mullet live on show.
caffeine. America.
Yeah.
Oh, Code Red is so stinking good.
It's
Nothing says America like Code Red Mountain Dew.
That's right.
You know what I was looking for the other day? I was looking for. Do you guys remember AMP?
Yeah, I saw
yeah.
Dollar Tree has them, dude.
Do they really? Do they
I
have
saw
Code
it-
Red though?
Not the Code
version.
Red. No, they had the original. I saw. I was at Dollar Tree. I forget what I ran in there for. Oh, a cake thing for the Father's Day bake sale.
Yeah.
And I saw an amp, and I'm like, do I want an amp right now?
Hey,
And then
go ahead.
my 34-year-old mind took over. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you don't need an
So-
amp right now, David.
I also went into the Dollar Tree for a cake stand for the Father's Day bake sale.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm a guy. I got to get your opinion on this because it almost started a fight with me and my wife. I went to the corner where the cake stands were. They were all out of the ones that were on display, but there was a box of them next to it, like shut. And she goes, "Okay, well I got to go find somebody to open this." And I went,
No, you don't.
"I'll just open it."
I'll stock the
You
shelf.
can't
for 'em.
open it. You can't open it.
Why not?
And I went to grab it. And she's like, "Please don't open it." And then she like found somebody, and I didn't open it. But I was like, "Why not?
No, I'm like full send.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
rip it open and
Yep.
take the cake thing."
I'll take what I need, but I'll also stock the shelf for you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna be helpful.
yeah.
I don't know. And sidebar.
You're
Anyways,
wrong there, Hillary.
I didn't say that. He said that.
I
didn't
did.
say that. He
I
said
can
that.
get away
He
with
said
it.
that. I didn't say it.
I'm not even making eye contact with the camera.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew theory, okay? It's a conspiracy about Mountain Dew. Okay, so apparently people online think Mountain Dew predicts major world events. Okay, I've heard this before. It keeps popping up in my thread. We briefly talked about it like 40 episodes ago, but I thought I'd bring it up today. I looked into this, and do you remember, did you ever have the flavor Maui Burst?
No.
No,
It was like a limited run. It was a Maui Burst flavor, and right after they released it, the Maui wildfires happened. Like right after they released it. And then everybody remembers Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Well, when they relaunched Pitch Black, it signaled one of the biggest IT outages of the years. Everything went pitch black after they released Pitch Black. And then the Star Spangled Splash was a recent one that they had. I think it was last year's like holiday edition. The Francis Scott Key Bridge collapses. So the bridge was named after the guy
That's what I
that
was just
wrote
about to
the
say.
Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
And as soon as they release it, it collapses. So you got, and then the one that started all of it was this right here, Code Red. When Code Red was first released, it was released just months before 9/11, which is wild. Now, I'm not saying that Mountain Dew can predict the future. Absolutely not saying that. I'm saying it could. Maybe, I don't know. We've heard these.
Do you really
things.
think it does, though?
No, I don't.
You just
I don't
said
know.
that it could.
It could. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying. I'm just
Saying. But here's where it gets weird. Okay. I stopped at the gas station this morning for a Mountain Dew. And I walk over to grab a Diet Mountain Dew, okay? And every single bottle that was on the shelf had been rebranded. Not Baja Blast, not Pitch Black, not Code Red, not Liberty Brew or anything like that. But it simply says American Dew.
I like that.
American Dew. Now, it's for America's 250th anniversary, okay? But what does American Dew signal if this conspiracy theory is true?
I think it signals a USA World Cup.
Yeah,
There it is.
it's a major world event.
The other one that I think is interesting is Baja Blast was right around Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. I didn't know that one. Anyways, it's a ridiculous conspiracy theory that keeps popping up in my thread, and I thought it was interesting when I walked into the store this morning and saw American Dew. I was like, oh boy, it's either really good.
How was it?
It's just the same.
It's just normal Mountain Dew?
It's just normal Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Just rebranded.
So
American Dew.
occasionally we'll let my son have Mountain Dew. He has ADHD, and so the caffeine like calms him down.
Yeah.
And so I brought some of that home, and he's like, "Dad, can I have some of this?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're allowed to have that." He's like, "Well, I wasn't sure because it's American Dew. It's not Mountain Dew." And I was like, "All right, buddy, it's the same thing. You can have it."
It means good things are happening.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. You're hearing it here first.
It means no worry. I can't say that.
You can say it. We'll figure it out. You know, like you can't even hum a song without getting copyrighted sometimes. Isn't that frustrating? Frustrating. Anyways, I thought it was weird, but cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately it's pattern recognition. We like to tie things to things all the time.
Yeah.
You guys know me. I'm a conspiracy theorist, but
Yeah,
I think this one's just
my notes say let David cook. David
I think
needs
this
to
one's
cook.
just pattern recognition.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy. I mean, the Code Red one with 9/11. That's
Yeah.
and then Pitch Black with the IT blackout, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But Mountain Dew also comes out with something every year as a new flavor. So if anything happens during that year, oh man, you see what Mountain Dew did?
It's just weird. The one that got me was the Francis Scott Key.
Yeah, that
Star
one's a little
Spangled Splash.
little trippy. Code Red is the one for me that does it, but
Yeah.
I see that the Star Spangled Splash or whatever it was called, and the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. That was man. I remember I was working and somebody messaged me at work and said, "Did you see what just happened?" I'm like, "Oh man,
Was it me?
no." It was somebody I was working with.
Oh, okay. I thought I texted you.
You
But-
may have. I don't remember, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, dude. I thought. So here's what I like to think. I like to think that this is a signal of positive change.
I think so too.
You know, like maybe American Dew means a positive because all of these other headlines are pretty tough. You know,
Yeah.
like it seems to be like the worst things happening. So if you could pick, what would be the most American thing to happen over the next year?
The most American thing to happen? I mean,
the UFC just put a fight. Did you see that? The White House UFC card
Oh yeah,
on the lawn.
yeah.
That was pretty American. That's what it signaled. American Dew signaled White House fights.
man, I don't.
That was a fever dream.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That
was
was the
pretty cool,
first
though.
UFC card in history that every fight resulted in a knockout. Did you know that?
That makes me raise an eyebrow.
That's American.
That's American,
Yeah.
though. That's what it signaled.
Sugar Sean O'Malley saluting the president after, as the dude's fallen that he knocked down.
Oh, man.
I would say I'm going to go with the World Cup win.
Yeah.
Why not? Why
Heard it.
not this year?
Heard it here first.
And we'll call it soccer from now on. His will be done.
All right, we got an ad. Don't go anywhere. This episode is brought to you by Backbone Coffee.
This is the coffee we actually drink. It's not just because they're a sponsor of the show. We actually have this at home.
And right now, if you go to the website, you can mix and match 3 different bags for $45.
Or you could set up a subscription and cancel it at any time.
And our first time buyers, if you use promo code CastingFaith, you get 15% off your order.
So go grab you some of the coffee that we actually drink.
Remember to use the link in the description to directly support the Casting Faith podcast. And we're back. And I got another story. We ready for this? Now,
What if I told you no?
then I'd say too bad. Comb your mullet back and take a swig of that Code Red.
Bro, don't be jealous of the flow.
I'm a little jealous. But all right, I have one for us today. It's June 1944. The Allies are about to launch the biggest invasion in human history, D-Day. Okay? But here's the problem. If Germany figures out where the invasion is coming, thousands, maybe tens of thousands of Allied soldiers would never make it to the launch, right? They could die before they ever reach the beach that they're supposed to storm, okay? So the Allies come up with one of the craziest ideas, one of the craziest military plans I have ever heard of. Instead of building a bigger army, instead of doing more equipment or anything like that, they built a fake army. I'm talking inflatable tents, inflatable tanks, inflatable artillery. They had fake airplanes painted on the ground. They had fake aircraft landings. They had entire military camps where nobody at all was there. Thanks, TikTok. That didn't actually exist. They even filled the airwaves with fake radio signals and messages to make Germany believe that hundreds of thousands of troops were preparing to invade somewhere else. And here's my favorite part. They put one of America's greatest generals, George Patton, in charge of this fake army. And
That's
so
cool.
the Germans, when they seen that he was in charge of it, they completely believed that was where the real invasion was going to take place. That's because they respected him enough to understand, like, okay, if he's in charge, this is where it's probably going down. The real invasion, though, had been going on at this time too. So Hitler, I shouldn't have said that name, but that guy bought it. He bought into this fake invasion, and it caused one of the greatest diversions, yeah. And they were expecting it to be the real one, and meanwhile, the real Allied forces crossed the English Channel during this time, stormed the beaches of Normandy, and by the time the Germans realized it, they had been tricked. It was too late. And so many historians believe that this deception, it's known as Operation Fortitude, helped give the Allies the advantage on D-Day and contributed to one of the most important victories of American history. And the U.S., though, got so good at this deception, this is the crazy part, that they continued doing this. They continued doing this and created a specialized unit called the Ghost Army. And so the entire idea behind this was convincing the enemies that the armies existed where there were no armies. And so they used inflatable tanks, they used sound trucks, fake radio traffic, and optical illusions to keep fooling enemy forces. And imagine serving your country and winning battles and saving lives and never firing a shot.
Right, you're the inflatable guy.
Yeah, I'm the inflatable arm guy. You know what I mean? I just thought it was really cool because I learned this from like a book. I never learned this in school.
No.
This was never taught. Like, dude, history teachers, teach this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome.
Well, and it went so deep, too. They would send people into the cities to talk about, like, this other ghost invasion so that when people heard it, they'd report back and be like, oh, there's this massive troop over here with artillery and tanks. And just made it totally believable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole Normandy, the storming of the beach, and it's just a incredible story. I can't even imagine putting myself in one of those duck boats, getting ready to do what they were facing to do. I mean, just incredible. And then I think one of the most like touching parts of that now is the gravestones in Normandy, France, of those brave men who lost their lives. They take the sand from the beach and they rub it on there to give it the gold lettering. That's the sand from the beaches, Normandy. It's incredible. It's a amazing story. Brave men that lost their lives.
I'm not trying to laugh.
Are you laughing because you almost said men and women?
No,
At that time, it would have just been men.
I'm laughing because he's so dead serious right now, and a mullet and stunner shades or pit vipers and a sweatband. It's awesome. But you're 100% correct. I agree with everything you just said.
Thanks for killing the vibe there, Chuck.
I just look over and you're like, and I'm just so grateful. Just mullet. I love it.
No, but the whole deception thing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they were able to turn that into an art and its own division within it. Now, would that have fallen under that would have been the Army, right?
I would
Or the Marine Corps?
I would assume. So
I don't know. That's something to look up. I'm gonna look that up.
But so, like, think about it though. Would you, how would you not fall for it?
You'd have to.
Like,
Yeah.
especially back then. Like, if you're flying over thousands of tanks and you're seeing smoke and you're hearing radio traffic, like 100% you would fall for it.
Well, and they were even driving bulldozers around to get the sound of the tank tracks.
Yeah, just incredible.
I think the fact that they put Patton in charge of it is what probably sold it.
Yeah.
It was the Army, the U.S. Army, and then the British Army played a huge role in it.
So awesome. What great strategy. Man, such a good strategy.
It's a. I was talking to you guys during the break when we were talking about what we were getting ready to go into, and I did look it up. It is a rumor, but one of my favorite stories in World War II was the Germans tried the same thing, but they did it with wooden, like they made a wooden airfield with wooden planes and wooden artillery buildings and munitions buildings and everything. And once they were done, they thought that they were fooling everybody. The British flew over and dropped a wooden bomb right in the middle of it. I think that is amazing.
So we were like, we've been here before. We've done this.
We know what you're doing here.
You can't stamp a double stamp. Right. What are we doing? Obscure movie reference.
I don't think that's obscure.
Not
Dumb
for-
and Dumber is a
I mean,
classic.
For most of our listeners, they're probably like, huh?
I don't think so. I think that's right in their wheelhouse.
Oh, man. But, okay, so from a veteran's perspective, how important is strategy when it comes to operations like that?
I mean, the Army's huge on operations security or operational security. And so obviously strategies, like, it's huge. And it's important to understand what the enemy is doing just as much as it is what you're doing. And so, like, I could have the best plan in the world, but if the enemy's over here setting up a fake army, like, I have to account for that.
Yeah.
And if I just kind of follow my own plan, then there's a chance it could work, but I'm probably not going to see the big picture, and there's a chance that you're going to fail at some of it.
Yeah, I think it's unique with this specific operation because deception was involved.
Yeah.
But it was from the right side, you know?
Right.
So, like,
Bunch of liars.
the preacher in me wants to be like, this is how the devil works. you
Right.
know? Like,
Well,
and I'm going to say it in the Bible portion, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like immediately what I see, man, what a little deception can do, you know? It could turn the tide of a war. But honestly, it was for the better, right? Like,
obviously.
obviously, America wins is all that matters. Anyways, I'm just saying.
Hashtag World Cup.
That's
hashtag
right.
World Cup.
That's right, baby.
And American do.
I think that it's interesting, though, in the classic book, The Art of War, one of the major points that's made, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, Sun Tzu. It's an old Chinese, Asian. I said Chinese. I think it is a Chinese strategy book.
In a mullet.
Yeah. All warfare is based on deception.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was, I mean, that plays into that perfectly, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was one of the cooler history stories. In
Yeah, for
military
sure.
Operations that you know, never really learned about that in school.
That's
And
the
so-
cool history we want to learn
Yeah,
about.
dude. There's so much of it too. I can't remember. I'm gonna butcher it if I try to go into it. But there were it was probably World War II. There were U-boats off the coast of Florida, like submarines.
Oh, German, yeah.
Like, they got here.
they were
And
close.
they actually got to shore too. Like, there's documented history of this actually happening.
You can go into some conspiracy stuff. How about Operation Paperclip after the war?
This is for when we launch our Patreon sometime soon.
Exclusive access
Yeah.
to this
Yeah.
episode.
Well,
Yeah. There's so much cool
World War II
history.
is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, from every different angle. You look at the Allied powers, the Axis powers, everything that was trying to be accomplished, everything that was accomplished, and what was going on beneath the surface. It's just, it's an incredible part of human history. It's a scary part of human history as well.
Yeah.
But it is incredible
There's a-
from the standpoint of the winners.
There's a back-to-back.
That's right.
There is a book called The Heartmender by Andy Andrews. He's a Christian author. He wrote The Time Traveler's Gift and a bunch of other New York Times bestsellers. It's called The Heartmender, and it talks about the German U-boats getting to the coast. And actually, it's a really cool story. I think it's like fiction, but it's based on like true events, so it's cool. Just thought of that. But that's where I learned this from. I didn't learn it in high
From
school.
a fiction book.
From a book. Yeah. Well, it's like the way he writes is it's nonfiction. Like, it's categorized as nonfiction, but he takes his liberty with like telling the story of the
Okay.
events. So it's really cool how he does it. It's a really easy. His books are super easy to read, but it's full of all of these cool things. That's where I learned this. Didn't learn this in Ravenna High School. Didn't learn it there. Just didn't. Sadly.
I honestly don't know what I learned
in Ravenna High
history
School.
class from Ravenna High
I know. Like,
Proud 2001 graduate.
What was your history teacher's name? Because there's like several people that listen that went to Ravenna. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember him falling asleep, and we watched The Patriot at some point. I can't remember.
Mr. Ryblin?
Yes, it is. I think.
I think I had government with him.
And then there was another one. Who was he? He had like, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. I try to remember. I slingshot it back and forth from Ravenna in field.
Okay.
And then I went to Maple. I ended up going to Maplewood Career Center and went for architecture. Didn't do anything with it, but I don't know. Anyways, it was a cool story that I felt like wanted to talk about. Pretty cool American history for the 4th of July. But Aaron, we're so glad you're with us today, and we wanted to get into a little bit of your story.
Okay.
I don't know how many opportunities you've had to share this, and you can share whatever you want. But our listeners know you as the owner of Heritage Roofing and a big part of the Great Lakes Fishing Expo. And that's where we kind of met through that. And we've had you on before, and people have had about an hour and a half of listening to you on this show before, but I don't think anyone's ever heard this story. At least our listeners haven't.
Sure.
So we wanted to give you the opportunity to share it, and once again say thank you for what you did. And we're going to just let you loose here.
So I don't want to say it's unique, but it's typically not the norm as far as my service in the Army. So our church was doing just a prayer night after the war kicked off, and I felt a really strong calling to join the military. And it was confirmed through a couple of people, and it was just like, does God call people to join the Army? And I was like, surely not, right? I don't see anything biblical about it. But that was my calling. And so I walked in the recruiting station and said, hey, I'm here to join the Army. I want to be a chaplain's assistant. And like, I think the recruiter's eyes went cross. He was like, that's not even a job. You can't do that. And I was like, no, it's here in your brochure. It says I can do it. And so he had to look it up, and he was like, okay, I guess you're going to be a chaplain's assistant. And so I left for training, recently engaged, had plans of coming back about a year later and getting married. My wife was going to finish up a semester or first year at Kent State. So I went through all my training, came home and got married early. And then about 6 months later, did my first deployment to Iraq in 2005. Okay. And so one of my favorite movies about Iraq is American Sniper, the Chris Kyle story.
Yeah.
I feel like that movie, as you kind of go through his deployments, the uniforms, the trucks, the weapons, like everything is what I experienced. So I was there in 2005, 7, and 11. And so I got to go through that transition when we had Humvees with sandbags in the floors to help protect from shrapnel coming up, all the way through like the heavy duty up armored Humvees with electronic turrets and all that cool stuff. But my calling to the military wasn't to serve my country. I didn't have an overzealous sense of patriotism, or it wasn't like a family thing. Because I know a lot of people join for a multitude of reasons. Some are just heroes and they want to go fight. Some just want college benefits. But for me, I wanted to serve the people that were serving. And so I didn't have credentials to be a chaplain. And so I did the next best thing. I was a chaplain's assistant. And so part of that role is basically like any paid position you could have in a church was me. So I'd print bulletins, set up services, serve communion, answer the phones, schedule appointments, whatever. But then in combat, you're the chaplain's bodyguard because he doesn't carry a weapon. And so whenever our troops would go out, if the chaplain wanted to go with them, like I'd ride along on the convoy, and if something happened, I was there to protect him. But it was really cool because not all chaplain's assistants are of any particular religious faith. And so I was incredibly fortunate that I had amazing chaplains, incredible men of God. And so not only did I work for them, but they mentored me in some different areas. But I'll never forget my very first night in Iraq. Once we went from Kuwait to this kind of holding area, then they take you from the holding area to like wherever you're going to be permanently stationed there. The very first night I get a knock on my door at like 3 a.m. Soldier was at the phone center, called home, found out his wife was going to leave him. And so he's banging on my door just in tears, hysteric. And so I got to minister to him and just sit and pray with him and just love on him throughout the night. And that was the moment that I was like, God, this is real. This calling is legitimate. Like, you have me here for a purpose. And so it was an awesome experience for me. And so that was 2005. I was with an aviation unit. We pretty much flew everywhere we went. We were up near Mosul, and our unit was kind of split up, so we just fly around and visit them. My second deployment, we were in Baghdad. I was with a field artillery unit, and you can't just blow off field artillery in Iraq because it's a city. NATO frowns upon that. And so they were all just retasked as basically infantry guys, so they'd go in buildings, clear them, foot patrols throughout the city. And so from time to time we'd go with them. And then my last deployment, I don't want to talk about that, but it was super cool. It wasn't really a deployment for us. I was with a hospital unit. We were at a base kind of in the middle of nowhere. And we were really just there to support the Navy SEALs and Special Forces. They were the ones going out on missions. And then if anything came into the hospital, we'd provide services for them. But that was really just a big softball and dodgeball tournaments every night. And like I said, not a real deployment as far as combat goes, but it was a deployment nonetheless.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. It's a unique way to serve. We've talked about it before. God sometimes calls you to not a platform.
Yeah.
Sometimes God's calling isn't what we would ever anticipate it being. And that's definitely one of those times. Like you said, surely being called to the armed forces is not a calling. But here, 100% was.
Yeah.
You're ministering to people that you never thought you'd have the opportunity. Your platform was Iraq.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And what an incredible testimony to be able to share that as well.
Well, and I'm doing a study right now that it's talking about the Great Commission and marketplace ministry and how we're really all called to ministry. But that might mean you're an accountant and you're just praying for the guy in the cubicle next to you,
Yep.
or the lady in the cubicle next to you, or you're a plumber. And so, really, that was my marketplace ministry.
Yeah. Yeah, we know the verse, the highway and the hedges, but we never think about what's in between those highways and hedges. It's the jobs that we work in between that time. It's how are we reaching the people in the middle?
Yeah.
And that's where all of us fall into that ministry field. Like you just said, that's great.
Yeah, and like my mind goes to the disciples arguing amongst themselves, who's going to be the best, who's closest, who's the best among us, and Jesus answers and says, the one who serves everybody.
Right.
The one who serves those that are serving. Like, it isn't glamorous. It's not a thing that is you think of a preacher and you think of a mega church or this or that, and they got the nice car and they get the speaking arrangements, get all these things. When Jesus is calling you to minister, it's not, like you said, it's not always the way that you might envision it. In fact, from experience, it's never what it's like
Right.
you envisioned it to be. And I feel like really the heart of it, though, is ministry is to serve.
Yeah.
That's what ministry literally means. It means servanthood. And, everyone is called to do that. Not just preachers, not just evangelists, not just, missionaries, but everybody's called to serve. Yeah. Everybody is called to be involved with the kingdom of God, not just local church, but the kingdom of God, the the Great Commission, to seek and save that which is lost, just what Jesus did. And man, it's cool to hear it from a military perspective, and because a lot of times that is considered a no, you know, or a no-go.
So I think one of the things that like I really appreciate the most about the military, specifically the Army, just because that's what I know.
Yeah.
So they have an acronym: leadership, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. And so as a soldier, you really need to embody all of those. But selfless service was the one that like just kind of shook me. And so you start out as a private, and it's like, hey, go do that. I don't want to do that, but I don't have a choice, right? And so I learn how to serve in all these different scenarios. Like sometimes I just have to do what I'm told. Sometimes I have to be the one that steps up and volunteers and says, hey, that stinks. I'm going to go do that. So no one else has to.
Yeah.
And so like, as we think back and we talk about Normandy and D-Day, I mean, that's really like when I think about the military and our history, like selfless service, and whether that means we're going into Iraq or Afghanistan, or we're coming alongside another country that might be in conflict. That's really what it all comes back to, is just one, serving our brothers and sisters here in the U.S. and keeping us safe and making sure that our freedoms and our rights are protected. But it's also about helping other people in other countries that might not be in the best scenarios.
Yeah. 100%. And, you know, the kingdom of God isn't just I love America. I am so grateful to be an American. I'm so grateful to be in this land and to have men like you and other people who have fought for our freedoms to assemble, our freedoms to, you know, of religion, our freedoms of speech, all the things that I enjoy and get to actively do every day without thought. Like that isn't everywhere, you know, like that's not everywhere. And so if you're an American, you're lucky. You're born in the land of the free. That's an amazing gift. But the kingdom of God is not just America. It's a global thing. Yeah. It's a global movement, and it's not just one organization. It's a global thing. In the last days, God's going to pour out His Spirit upon all flesh.
Right.
And man, we're grateful for that, but we need to have open our minds a little to see that God is doing more than just something here, but everywhere else. And if that's true, then some people are called to go.
Right.
Some people are called to stay, and some people are called to do different things. And it's cool that I get to look at the analytics on our show here, and there's listeners from all over the world, which is weird, but it's cool. It's cool. So this is reaching somebody far, far away, which is awesome. But I think when it comes to ministry and serving, we have to understand that it's a part of a bigger thing. And but it all starts the same. You know, it starts with just like what you were describing. You know, what always gets me in a local level is somebody will come up and say, well, you know, that I've heard this said before, that piece, that gum wrapper has been under the pew for 3 weeks.
Pick it up.
That means you saw it for 3 weeks.
You saw it for 3 weeks and you didn't pick it up?
Yeah.
What? Pick it up. But and the angle is why isn't anybody cleaning? Well, you saw it 3 weeks ago and you didn't pick it up. So go pick it up. Nobody wants to do that.
Right.
But somebody's got to do that.
You said selfless service, and man, that's 100% what ministry is.
100%.
It's serving those who aren't going to always appreciate it. It's serving those who aren't going to ever notice it.
Right.
It's doing the work that you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all serving the purpose of the kingdom of God. And I think that's such a powerful tool that you gave us there, that just giving that parallel of the selfless service from an army standpoint, from a military standpoint, but really comparing it to your walk as not just in ministry, but as a Christian in the whole, because we all are called to serve in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. And maybe it is just picking up that gum wrapper. Yeah. Maybe it is just praying for the guy in the cubicle next to you. It's not always going to be glamorous. It's not always going to be something that somebody's going to ever notice.
Yeah.
But it's still serving the kingdom, and it's an important role.
One of my favorite examples of this is even just through you. One of the things we used to do, we used to have a church softball league. We would play other church teams all around the area. And David was like the head of that for a while. For I don't know how many seasons we did.
I don't remember, 4 or 5.
But there's a family in our church where the husband started to come to church just because of playing softball.
Yeah.
And now he's involved in so many different areas, all because David.
You guys had a softball team.
We had a softball team.
Yeah.
Hey, that was ministry.
Yeah.
Like that saved somebody.
Yeah.
Which is, it's weird to think about, but we maximize certain aspects and we minimize others. And God's just saying,
It's all part of the kingdom.
you can give whatever you give. I will bless and multiply it. And just do what I say to do.
Right.
You know?
One of my favorite verses on serving, at the end of Matthew 25, he says, I was hungry and you didn't feed me, and I was thirsty and you didn't give me water. Depart from me.
Mm-hmm.
And like he lists all these different things, right? Like I had a softball team, and I'm adding this isn't in the Bible. I had a softball team.
I like to
and you
think
let me
baseball
play.
somewhere in the
Yeah.
Bible.
You know what I mean? Like, and so it's about what we're doing on a daily basis, just to love and care for others.
Yeah.
100%. And man, what a good story. Thank you for sharing all of
Absolutely.
that. And again, thank you so much for your service.
Yes, 100%.
And it reminds me of that movie Hacksaw Ridge. We
Yeah.
talked about that a little bit before. It's cool to see. God truly needs willing vessels everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And that's
Your church just isn't in the 4 walls.
yeah.
It's everywhere you go.
And you should be involved in your church if you're
Absolutely.
not.
Absolutely.
But also like outside, there's things that you can do. There's community to be reached, and communities don't get reached from programs in the church. It comes from outreach. You have
Yep.
to go and reach the community. So, yeah, man, I thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Such a good thing for. I know there's a lot of young ministers that listen to this show, and some people get discouraged from not getting opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not what you imagined it would be.
Well, and I think people wait for this calling, like I had, or maybe you had, to become a pastor in the pulpit, right? Or a pastor in counseling roles. But it's like, listen, like you're a pastor at the checkout line at the grocery store, or when you see that single mom like struggling to put something in her cart because she has a toddler, like
you're ministering
yeah.
at that level,
And so I think people wait for this church mission or church vision to say, hey, this is what our church is about, and they want to buy into that. But it's like really all of that is saying, hey, like we want you to know Christ, and we want you to grow in that faith so that we can send you out.
Yeah.
And you're equipped to go do that.
Amen. Amen. So good. So good. We have an ad. Don't go anywhere. Storm season here in Northeast Ohio. If your roof has taken any damage whatsoever, if it looks sketchy at all, make sure that you call Heritage Roofing Company. Aaron's been on the show before. He's an honest, hardworking man. The company is veteran owned. They take care of people first, and that's why we love working with them so much. Make sure that you tell them that the Casting Faith podcast sent you, and he'll give you a free inspection on your roof. That's Heritage Roofing Company. You can go to roofsbyheritage.com. All right, and we're back.
We're back.
All right, I got a story.
All right, let's hear the story.
This is a pretty wild thing because we just talked about a similar story happening, which I'll briefly recap. A few months ago in Big Bear, they did a trout tournament. And
have you seen the story?
No.
It's crazy.
In Big Bear, there's this annual trout tournament for $50,000. And anglers go out, they purchase the entry fee.
Like a tagged fish.
And it's a
tournament.
tagged fish.
Yeah,
and so they go out and fish for this, and one of the fish out there is worth $50,000. So simultaneously, there is an Eagle cam that it's like posted up on an eagle's nest that's a live stream of the community. Okay. So the community is just watching this. It's
You already
a live
know where
stream.
this is going.
Yeah.
It's a live stream that goes on constantly, 24/7. And so you could literally go on right now and see these eagles in their nest and get to watch eagle activities. Well, during this tournament, people are watching the live stream, and all of a sudden, the eagle comes back with a trout in its talons, and it brings it back to the nest. And people start freaking out online because it's the $50,000 fish, and they're just ripping it to shreds, doing eagle things. And so took that 50,000, said America.
Right.
It said, of course. It's not. There it is. Just took the fish, you know? And so that story happened, and then I came across this one, and it's just similar. And so there's this time that this angler was out on a river, in the middle of the river. Imagine having a fly rod in your hand, and you've been fishing for hours, and finally you got a fish on, and it's a PB. Okay, you're fighting it. Everybody's watching. You can see it. It's almost to the bank, and you're already thinking about the picture that you're going to take. It's going to make it into the Great Lakes Fishing Expo Hall of Fame. Okay, people are going to see that picture on somebody's booth. Okay, it's going to be a great thing, and it's almost to the bank, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a bird skydives towards it, and it's not just any bird, but it's a bald eagle. It drops out of the sky, not flying by, not walking, not watching. Of course, it's not talking, but it's locked onto the fish. It dives and it takes the fish with the line still attached and flies away with it. And that has to be the most crazy thing to ever happen to a fisherman. But while still on, this actually happened, and it was back in 2018. Norman Dreger was a fly fisher in Alaska, and when a bald eagle swooped down to steal one of his fish off his line, it didn't happen the first attempt, but the eagle came back, circled around, and eventually won this battle and took off with this trout. And all he could do is watch, and the whole thing was caught on video. And honestly, like, I love to fish, and we do a lot of steelhead fishing in Paynesville. Every fall we go out and we do that a bunch, and it's a blast. And it's like some days are a grind, and you're out there for hours and nothing's happening.
And then you get that one fish.
And then you get the
been
one
waiting
fish. And we have so many pictures of the one fish. And we've seen eagles flying around out there, but never have they sky. But if that happened to me, even if I fished for 8 hours straight and that was the only fish I caught, if an eagle came down and scooped up my fish, I'm just going to salute it and be excited about it.
I'm going to want to fight the thing.
That's so exciting. There it is.
The live stream right now. That's the Big Bear Nest.
$50,000 nest.
Yeah, just $50,000. Now, if $50,000 was on the line, I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time with that.
Yeah.
You know what this story reminds me of? It reminds me of a little revolution.
He just looked in your mullet.
That's all right. I'm glad that eagle looked at me when I said revolution. It reminds me of 250 years ago when England thought that they were reeling in the 13 colonies in the New World.
Here it is.
And that eagle swooped down.
Yeah.
And gave us that freedom.
Amen, brother.
No more tyranny
Amen, brother.
here in the States.
You know, David poured tea in the Boston Harbor.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Allegedly.
Did it feel good?
We went to Boston in October. Yeah.
Or was it just kind of like, all right.
It was a little Gold Peak, you know.
Okay.
just a little drizzle for memories. Just to remind him.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I
We
thought-
love everybody.
I was in Boston. Why not? You know, why not add to the tradition? My brother is the one who gave me the idea. He did it too. He dumped a full bottle. I just did a little.
Daniel. I'm surprised Daniel didn't cannonball into the harbor. Seems like a very Daniel thing to do.
Daniel is very obnoxiously American, and I love him for
I
it.
love you, Daniel.
More than a mullet.
He no mullet, but he's one to wear the Rex Kwon Do American flag
Okay.
pants everywhere, and they go up to Canada a lot for vacation, and he's very obnoxiously American in Canada. Not that you shouldn't be proud to be American, but my brother is very proud to be American.
Yeah. I think it was. Man, I thought it was a crazy story. What would you have done?
I don't. What can
Would you be
do?
mad though?
No,
Like,
I mean,
or would
I
you
guess
been
I'd be frustrated,
that
but
was
I'd also be
awesome?
like, that's a really cool moment.
I'd be mad a little, but I think I would be like, I can't believe what just happened.
I took David out to Mogador a couple of years ago, and we were fishing in the kayak, and we're paddling back in. I had told him that there was an eagle that had a nest there on Mogador, and he wanted to see it so bad. We didn't see it the whole time. Then we were paddling back to the Tickner launch, and eagle swoops in, dives down, gets a fish, takes it back up, took it up on a branch in that little cove back there, and just sat there and ate it. We got to watch the whole. It was so cool to see. And it was like that moment at the end of the fishing trip.
he got to see it. He was like in awe. I want to say he was like, he's 8 now, so he's probably 5 at that time. And he thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
You know, I used to get like so mesmerized when I'd see eagles, and I don't know if it's because they were endangered and like it was something you just didn't see regularly. But as an angler, like I see them multiple times a year. Like it's a common thing. And my wife just doesn't get it, and I'm just like, oh, look, an eagle. Or like if I'm fishing, I'm like, this is a good luck spot.
It's gonna be a good day.
There's an eagle here.
Yep.
But this was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I was driving past Mogador in the winter, and there's an eagle out on the ice, and it looked like a crime scene. Like it was just like it was eating on the ice, and I was like, man, we need some caution tape out here. Do not cross.
That's hilarious.
It is cool to see him. Like, still, every time we see him when we're fishing, it's, I don't know. I'm like you. It's the same way. Like,
You
man,
just
this
know
is
it's
so
gonna be a good
cool.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't catch anything, it's a good day because you saw that. I remember it wasn't my first steelhead trip. It was one of many where I went with Sean, and he had a Tesla at the time, and we're just driving towards Painesville. We look over to the median, and there's a deer carcass in the median. Somebody had hit it, and there's a full-on. It was giant, like right up close. American eagle, just there, going to town on this deer, like wings spread out and everything. And it was so close. And I look over and I'm like, all right.
A couple years ago,
be a
me
good
and
day.
Brittany were going on a date night out into Kent, and we're like, there was a bunch of cars pulled off going down, was it 261 towards Kent, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Here, there was a bunch of people that stopped because an eagle had got something, and it was eating in a little field, and people were stopping to watch. And she's videoing it, sent it. Her dad's retired Marine, and he's gonna say he's not a retired Marine. Once you're a Marine, you're a Marine for life. He's a retired Marine, and she was sending a video to him, and I just went, America. She goes, David.
Everything awesome you just ruined. No, I went fly fishing in Wyoming
That's cool.
last year in August. And as we were drifting down the river, there's a huge, I mean, like it had to be 3 feet tall, just like sitting on the bank, a big golden eagle.
Wow.
And so like I pull out my phone real quick and I zoom in and take a picture. I mean, this thing was probably like 20, 30 feet away from me.
That's
we were
crazy.
just drifting. It was so incredible.
That had to have been a cool experience to go fly fishing in Wyoming.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I want to buy land out there now.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
came
for
back
sure.
and we were on realtor.com and I was like, I'm going to live here.
Airbnb.
Aaron's gonna have a ranch in Wyoming one
Yeah.
day.
That's like
awesome.
a 2-acre ranch though.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'd like to go out there in Montana. I would love to see just the wildlife. I know I still got it up there.
Got
There,
it.
he just got one.
Got another trout.
Yep.
That's the $10,000 trout.
I've got the live stream going
Yeah.
still in Big Bear. I'm gonna leave it up there just for inspiration the rest of the podcast. No, that's so cool. I don't know. I love seeing the eagles still. Like even when we go to the zoo, just watching the eagles hopping around at the Akron Zoo, it's something cool about it.
Yeah.
Something cool about the wildlife. I think that's all three of us anglers. We're avid outdoorsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing God's creation is just so incredible.
Fun fact, did you guys know eagles can swim?
I didn't know they could swim.
Yeah, so I was out at Mosquito a handful of years ago, and I saw one swoop down and get a fish, but it was too big for it to fly away with, and so it was just taking its wings and like paddling to
That's
shore.
awesome.
It was so cool.
It's like I'm not letting it go.
On that same vein, not eagle related, but swimming, I watched a video the other day of a loon trying to walk on land. Have you ever seen that? Because you know loons are great swimmers.
Yeah.
But having them walk on land because their legs sit so far back on their body, they kind of just scoot around. It's hilarious to watch. I don't want to take my live stream away, but I'll have to look it up.
So cool. Yeah, man. I mean, the eagle was one of my favorite animals growing up. Like when you were asked what your favorite animal was, that's what I would say.
Cool story.
Yeah, cool story, Clark. This is awesome podcast. We got Florida man, Ohio man. We're gonna go right into it after we watch
A walking loon.
A Walking Loon. That's how I look getting out of bed in the morning.
It's because their legs sit so far back on their body. It's like they scoot on their stomach.
Yeah, that's what a week of church camp will do to you.
I didn't
Or
even
those
recognize the
3
babies in the
McChickens.
Yeah.
background. Loons are a cool bird. The sound they make's interesting.
You ready?
All right, let's go to Ohio
ready
and
for
Florida
this?
man
All
after
right.
my loon conversation.
This is awesome podcasting.
I like it.
That's good. I'm
I'd be
just
interested.
teasing. Florida man, Ohio man. This is a new game that we do. And this one week, I couldn't wait for the 4th of July. There's so many headlines out there. We try to make sure they're all real. I don't know if they are, but we have fun with it. But Florida man, Ohio man. I'm going to read a headline, and you and David have to guess after a count of 3 if it's Ohio man or Florida man. Now, you got to wait until I say 3 before you say your guess. Okay? And then you both guess. If you get it right, you get a point. If neither of you get it right, nobody gets a point. And there's, I think, 7 rounds. Cool?
Cool.
You guys ready?
Yep.
I like to think that Florida man is like one of the peak of what people think of American.
Actually, Columbus, Ohio is. Did you know that?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it's the most American city
like
in
it.
the country.
I like to know that.
Oh, wait.
I like that that's here in Ohio.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Florida man or Ohio man? One man couldn't wait for the 4th of July, so he decided to start celebrating a little bit early.
Ohio man.
Moments later, first responders were rushing to the scene after fireworks exploded in his hand. The blast was so severe that he lost multiple fingers before 4th of July even began. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
That's Jason Pierre-Paul. Little football reference.
3, 2, 1.
Florida.
Ohio man.
So you said Ohio, you said Florida. That is a Florida man. In fairness, I feel like this is an anywhere man.
Yeah, this is an
story.
everywhere
Like,
kinda
this
guy.
has happened everywhere. I know for a fact this has happened in Ohio.
But down south, fireworks are like on every corner.
yeah.
Firework stands are everywhere.
Good strategy.
Yep.
So this happened just days before the 4th of July. Deputies say he lit a commercial grade firework early and it exploded in his hand and he lost multiple fingers.
Hey, this is our advertisement
Yeah.
this 4th of July.
Yeah, dude.
Be safe with your fireworks.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying to
you
not
need
be
these to-
American.
you need these
One
to
of the most
fish.
American things is to blow stuff up. That's why we do it on the 4th of July, right?
You know, just give
But just
yourself
be
some
careful.
space. Give yourself
Be
some-
careful.
Hey, did you used to shoot your brother with Roman candles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother used to
Did you
shoot.
do that?
Hey,
Did
my
you do-
wife is insane with bottle rockets.
believe it.
Brittany does bottle rockets.
believe it.
She'll shoot a bottle rocket at
Right
you.
out of your teeth. I used to do that.
The first year we started dating
Dumb.
was winter time.
Not wise.
She had just got a new North Face jacket. This is the first year we were dating. We're fresh out of high school, 19. And me and Daniel are doing some bottle rockets. I want to say it was New Year's Eve. And she just starts pointing them at us, shooting them at me and my brother. And she burned up. She had a real nice blue North Face jacket when those were super popular. Burned a bunch of holes in it, but she was having a blast.
That's how you know she's a keeper.
Yep.
There it is.
Or crazy.
Hey, Britt, what do you think about this hair here?
Oh, she's going to love the mullet.
So, you get a point, even though this happened in Ohio and Florida. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll award both points. Okay, round 2. You ready?
Sure.
Round 2, Florida man or Ohio man. A police officer was simply trying to conduct a normal traffic stop when out of nowhere he found himself being chased by a gang of aggressive wild turkeys. The entire encounter was caught on body camera and quickly went viral. Is this a Florida man or an Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Ohio man.
This is an Ohio man. This happened in Bay Village. Officer Matt
Hey, close here.
was trying to finish a traffic stop when several wild turkey decided he wasn't welcome anymore. And this footage went viral. I've said this from probably episode 5. Dumb bird. I love them. They're hard to hunt. I respect them, but they're aggressive little boogers.
Almost our national bird.
It was over the eagle. Fun fact.
I'm glad that we chose the eagle. Aaron, what was your strategy behind your Ohio selection? Because I know mine. I want to know if it was the same.
I don't know what kind of turkey it is in Florida, but like they're hard to find.
That's
and hard
was
to
mine.
hunt.
Yep.
And
My
so it's
same
just
strategy.
more common here.
I can see the comments coming in now. Florida's don't. I did one recently where it was about a basement. Apparently, Florida doesn't have basements. I didn't know that.
Well, no, I think if you know hunting, you know that.
Well, I
turkey
clearly
hunting
don't
in
know
Florida
hunting.
is hunterman.
I'm a hunter.
Turkey hunting.
I'm a learned
in Florida
hunterman.
is extremely hard because the birds are extremely hard to find.
Yeah, and their season is so small. I mean, every turkey season
Yeah.
is small, but
All right, so
yeah.
2-1. 2-1. Round 3. Okay. Oh, I got out of breath. There's a lot of caffeine going on right now.
I like
a
it.
little pump, you know.
Heart palpitation.
fireworks came early, you know. Okay, round 3. A crash left multiple people seriously injured, enough so that a medical helicopter landed. So crash left people seriously injured enough to where a medical helicopter landed. Paramedics rushed to save lives when the police say one man made a decision that no one saw coming. He tried to steal the helicopter. Is this a Florida man or an Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Florida man.
This is a Florida man. I got questions.
I don't. It's Florida.
Helicopter.
You're not allowed to have a question.
You can't
Florida.
just take a helicopter. So here's
I feel like I've seen that in a movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest like things with action movies. How does everybody know how to fly a helicopter?
Yeah, dude. I feel like that's not easy. I feel like there's like, I don't know, like I've driven a tow motor before, you know, but like I could hop on one of those
equate a tow motor
and
to
figure
a
it out,
helicopter,
but you
though.
can't just hop into a helicopter and figure it out like that, you know? I'm saying?
I agree.
I don't know. But investigators say the suspect caused the crash and was trying to flee the scene. So that's
What did
why
he
he
think he
tried
was
to
gonna
steal.
do by stealing the
Where are you going to
helicopter,
take it? Even if you could fly it. Maybe you played that helicopter simulator. That's a game Jared would probably play.
Yeah.
But where are you going to take it? Where did you see this was going? Anyways, he climbed inside, tried to take it, and deputies stopped him before he got very far. Of course, Florida man. So 2 points, 3 points.
I think so.
Yep, 2 to 3. Round 4. Florida man, Ohio man. Customers couldn't believe what they were seeing. A man rode straight through the Walmart garden center, not on a bicycle, not on a motorcycle, but a miniature horse.
Ooh.
Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
I like that you said miniature horse instead of pony.
Pony. Pony's a funny
Little
word.
Sebastian.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1.
Ohio man.
Ohio, Florida. This is a Florida man.
I'm terrible at this
Dang.
game.
I forgot which ones were which. I'm glad I wrote these down. This was Florida. Police say that a man rode the miniature horse through the Walmart garden center before eventually being arrested. The horse was not hurt. So that's good. But I'm guessing Walmart wasn't adding that to the employee. I bet they've seen it before.
What was he arrested for, though? Like, what are the charges?
That's a good question. Probably, I don't know. Like, was it an emotional support pony?
If it was emotional support pony or a miniature horse, I don't think he could be charged for anything.
David, if you had a miniature horse, would you call it a pony?
No, I'd call it a miniature horse, and its name would be Little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
What if it was a young miniature horse?
Then I feel like it would be a miniature horse or a mini miniature horse.
I don't know what I would call mine. But I can't use a little Sebastian.
Nope. Because he's 10,000 candles in the wind. I love Parks and Rec.
I think that it's crazy that you would do that, but I thought
it was going to be a tractor.
I
That's
would've
what I
went-
thought you were going to say.
I would have went Ohio because like I know that, but they don't really ride miniature. You don't really ride a miniature horse. But like I think of the Amish community.
I
You
feel
know,
like a miniature person could ride a miniature horse.
we're getting in some deep waters here with your mullet.
Or a child.
Yeah, a child.
Yeah.
That's what we call them. Round 5. Nope. I didn't mean to say that. Round 5. A man stepped into a busy street. Oh. A man stepped into a busy street and pulled out an electric guitar and performed the Star Spangled Banner. A crowd gathered, people cheered. Moments later, USA chant was going. Police arrested him.
What?
Is this a Florida man or an Ohio man?
You going to count down?
3, 2. Dang, dude, give me a second. 1.
Florida.
Florida. It is a Florida man.
And those police are communists.
I've said Hitler and you've said communist. This episode's going nowhere. I can't believe they arrested him for this.
Again, what are the charges?
I would assume like
Disturbing the peace.
Yeah, disturbing the peace. Like,
Noise ordinance.
yeah, noise ordinance. I don't know. See, I don't know.
Was it like 2 a.m? Like,
It's a good question. All that I don't have answers to. But nearly 200 people. No, it wasn't, because nearly 200 people stopped to watch him perform in the middle of the. That's why, in the middle of the roadway. And police reportedly asked him to move first, and he refused. And he finished the national anthem before finishing the night in handcuffs.
I say good for him.
I mean,
I'd like to give that man a little
can
bit
you
of
not-
this screaming freedom right here.
firstform.com/castingfaith. Yeah, it was a shameless plug. Anyways, you could have just moved to the sidewalk. You didn't have to be in the middle of the road.
I think
Middle-
everybody needed to
in the
hear
middle
it.
of the national anthem, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it.
Hey, funny story. Back to baseball. David thought that it was Jose Can You See, because
Yeah.
his favorite baseball player is Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, baby.
So he thought that the national anthem was only played at Guardians games because of Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
And the first time he heard it at the Rubber Ducks game, he was like, "Dad, why Jose's not here?"
Not here.
And I was so confused as to why he was saying that. And then he explained it. I'm like, "Well, buddy, I guess I see what you're saying."
That's awesome. Oh, I think we're still. I don't know the points, but you're still one ahead.
2 ahead.
2 ahead.
Yep.
All right, round 6. Police spent weeks trying to track down a mysterious serial offender who kept targeting random cars. In the middle of the night, victim after victim woke up to the same disgusting surprise.
I know this one. I was
The
just about to bring this
suspect
up.
wasn't stealing anything. He be pooping
Okay, never mind.
on the cars.
I know this one.
So, police spent weeks trying to track down a mysterious serial offender who kept targeting random cars in the middle of the night. Victim after victim woke up to the same disgusting surprise. Suspect wasn't stealing, he was pooping on cars. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Ohio.
This is an Ohio man.
Do you remember this? This was only a few years ago.
I don't.
You don't remember this?
I don't.
Dude watched Billy Madison too many times.
Yeah. Don't put it out with your boots, George.
Oh man!
Don't tell me what to do,
remember the
devil
headlines
woman.
of this one.
I cannot believe I don't remember this. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
So not poop related, but when I was
Thank
doing
you.
some research for the show with this isn't number 2 related.
This is the first potty humor I think we've ever used on the show. So
Hey, sometimes
America.
body humor is funny.
It
I mean,
is.
it does. I don't. I was doing some research for the show, some Ohio Man, Florida Man stuff for upcoming shows, and this is a headline that's going on right now, not poop related. Again, there is a giraffe missing in Texas right now. Did you see that?
I was going to bring this up. This might be a next episode topic, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
A giraffe,
And
and I think it's what, 2 weeks.
And it was like, there's a reward, and it's like, she's a very good girl. Like, that was like the thing.
How is a giraffe?
Because
missing?
Texas beat Texas, and you know.
Well, like regardless of, I know that their animal laws are a little bit different down there, but
Oh, it's like
how
the
can you
Wild
not
West.
find a giraffe?
I mean, it's big state, man.
Have
It's
you
like
seen
it's
the
huge.
video of the
It could be its
giraffe
own country.
that the person walks up to it in an inflatable giraffe
I saw
costume,
this.
and then like
Yes.
his head drops down. The other giraffe like freaks out.
Yeah, gives it a heart attack. Never the same, traumatized. But this guy was called the Pooping Bandit, and it was an Ohio man. This happened in Akron, of
Yep.
course, nearly, right down the road from here. And multiple cars were targeted over several weeks. By the time police figured it out, they named him the Pooping Bandit. I guess like all the shows that I've ever watched made me think, well, they're going to get your DNA.
Yeah.
Apparently that costs way too much.
Yep.
Because
And plus, who
I
wants
feel
to
like
dig
this
through
is
some
easy.
poopy?
I mean, they had to scrape it off.
Makes me think of Joe Dirt. The big old pile of poopy. Not a meteor.
Well, you both got that one right. I don't understand people. Round 7. One man's 4th of July celebration took a horrifying turn when deputies suddenly began searching his yard, not for a suspect, not for a missing pet. They were searching for his fingers. This is a different man from the first one. After fireworks explosions, they were searching for his fingers. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
3,
2,
2.
1.
Ohio.
It is an Ohio, man.
Figured just by the law of the last one was
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, that's why I said it could go either way.
Right, you kind of gave
So
that away.
this was my okay, dude.
and you're forgetting the count.
Yeah, man. It's
Maybe
it's
you
been
need
a
some more
week.
caffeine.
I don't need. I promise you, I don't need more caffeine. Medina County deputies actually
Close to
searched
home
the
again.
property and recovered several fingers and
Back
rushed
to
them
the meteor.
hospital.
When the meteor blew up last time where Aaron was here, was it over Medina County?
Medina.
Lots of, and then the Bigfoot squall or whatever they
Yeah.
call it. Like it's been a big pop off in Bigfoot sightings in Ohio, like the biggest one in recent years.
I think Medina's just trying to like
Yeah, you're
revitalize their
yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we need some headlines here.
One roof at a time, Aaron.
Right.
One roof at a time. But they recovered his fingers, and I think they were hoping to reattach them. Man, again, disclaimer.
Just
guys,
be careful
Just
on
be
the 4th. Have
careful.
fun,
It
but be
happens
careful.
every year and I know what it's like. I like to go dabble. I like to go into that fireworks store and buy a bunch of stuff. But like, I don't know. Nowadays, now that I'm a dad and my kids are getting older, I'm like, we can just go watch them somewhere else. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, when I was 20, I'd love to go shoot my friends with Roman candles, but
me and my brother back in the day used to find anthills back in the woods, like the big ones, and put some M80s in there. Not proud to say that, but it happened.
put whiteout on a B1. All right, that's been Florida Man, Ohio Man. I believe David won by 2 points.
that I did.
Well done, sir.
So having said that, in honor of the 4th, I got some headlines from history here to do a little,
don't forget that 3-2-1 count.
1776 count. To
We're
do a
gonna be
little
here a while.
American man versus English man to celebrate our great country's 250th birthday. So I've got a headline. It's a made up headline because there wasn't really newspapers really, spilling out the news back then. And you guys have to guess if it's an English man or an American man. All right. And I'm going to give the countdown as 1776 instead of 321.
A lot of seconds, man.
That's okay. No, it's 1776.
Oh,
dude.
okay. Thought you meant you were going to count
Just
down.
kind of think of it as 4321.
Okay.
All right. Leaders feel the uprising overseas will just fizzle out. Is that an American man or an English man? Are you guys ready? 1776.
English man.
English.
That is an English man. The royal crown in England thought that the uprising in the colonies was just going to be a little pitter patter and then nothing.
Well,
Here we are, 250 years later, standing strong.
still pouring tea in that harbor.
I was just gonna say that.
All right, next one. Man leads group across a frozen river on Christmas morning. Is that an American man or an English man? 1776.
American.
American man.
I feel like I'm taking a history exam.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we need a little bit of history
Right.
here. That's George Washington leading his men across the Delaware on Christmas morning, catching the British by surprise, thinking the Americans would just be snoozing on Christmas morning.
Hey, fun fact. I'm related to George Washington.
I feel like everybody's related to a president in a distant
Well,
way.
technically Martha Washington. So like his wife. So
Yeah,
by
I'm-
marriage.
Distantly related to John Adams and John Quincy Adams, too. I feel like everybody has those stories.
Yeah. I thought it was cool when I was a kid.
We're all kind of related when you think back to Adam and Eve.
children.
All right, so can you imagine though, just the British sipping on some tea on
Opening
Christmas morning?
presents. and then
Exactly.
get shot in the
Then you
face.
get a 6 foot tall man with wooden teeth coming across a frozen river. Oh, craziness! All right, next one. 56 men gather together to sign some papers. Is that a American man or English man? Ready? 1776.
American.
American man. The signing of the Declaration of Independence. And then it's drafted in July of 1776 by the Continental Congress. And then actually all signed starting on August the 2nd of 1776, declaring our freedom. That's right.
Man.
All right. This next one, group of men make world's biggest cup of iced tea. Is that an American man or English man? Ready? 1776.
That was David.
English.
That is an American man. And since by the Tea Act and taxation without representation, the Sons of Liberty disguised themselves, boarded 3 British East India Company ships at Griffin's Wharf in Boston, and dumped 342 chests of tea into the harbor.
Hey,
You said cup.
Well, you think of a harbor as a big cup.
All right.
unrelated, kind of related, unrelated. The margin of taxation without representation that we did this over,
Oh, our founding fathers would be rolling over in
they'd
their
be
grave.
so ticked right now. Like there'd be another. We need to go pour some tea somewhere. Just
Yep.
saying.
I agree.
It's ridiculous. In fact, the last time we told your harbor story, some our brothers from another place commented in the comment section, got all in a tizzy over this.
It's okay.
And tizzy, see what I said there? And all I could think, I was like, okay, man, like
We won.
we're still sovereign, so okay. But it did make me wonder, like, rethink that story, and I'm like, it's so much more.
Oh,
now
for sure.
From our
yeah,
like,
this is not what America.
this wasn't what it was supposed to be. Have you seen the image of a guy putting his hands on the gas sign and holding his Bible out, and he's just praying over it? I thought it was the most funny thing. I'll have to put it up, but it's just a meme, and he's just like, Lord, touch it, bless
That's
it.
funny. Hopefully those start coming down
It's
soon.
tough.
Hopefully by the time this
Yeah.
episode comes out, prices have gone down.
Yeah, man.
All right, last one. This is the big one. This is the sports headline. Underdogs come back from 13-point deficit to secure the biggest upset in history. Is that an American man or an English man? Ready? 1776.
American.
USA.
American man. That's right. The British had established a 13-colony lead and were a global powerhouse until they ran into a force they had never seen before. A bunch of farmers and people that were just upset and stubborn about them taxing their tea.
Praise God, baby.
And here we are, 250 years later. It's I know that was fun, a little hokey, but I don't care.
I liked it.
I think it was fun.
It was a nice little bit of flavor.
No, just so blessed to be here in the United States,
Amen.
and what a fun summer it's been thus far. America's 250th birthday. I do think we joked a little bit at the beginning of the episode about the World Cup and me not being a big soccer fan, but getting into it. I think it's been really cool to see people from across the world realizing that America is not as bad as the media makes it out to be. In fact, we're all a lot more similar than we aren't. And what I'm excited for, again, we're recording in advance here, but I think I sent it to you today. There's going to be a bunch of people from around the world that have never experienced a 4th of July before.
Yeah, dude.
And they're about to experience the biggest 4th of July in history.
They've never been warned. They've never been told. They don't know. They didn't know what ranch was, Aaron. They're like TSA's telling people not to bring ranch home. If they're just like, why isn't there any ranch? If they don't know about ranch, they don't know about what's about to go down.
No, it's been cool to see people get, try and barbecue for the first time and walking into Buc-ee's and ranch.
Pretty good.
But no, it's about to be a big culture shock for everybody that's here.
The way they try smash burgers, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The 4th of July is my favorite holiday. I love it.
love
Just everything American about it. We're going to a baseball game this year. I'm excited for that. But the fireworks, the food, just some of my best memories around the 4th of July. The sparklers, everything about it is just so much fun. And I hope that
Hot dogs.
yeah, it's right with mustard.
Settle this. What do you do?
I'm a mustard guy.
That's
Mustard
right.
only?
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I like it all.
That's because you're a good American.
I mean,
I'll throw some onions or jalapenos or
I like it
maybe
all.
some cheese.
That's okay.
But like
Yeah.
if my only options are ketchup, mustard, and relish, just mustard.
Yep.
I have to say, hands down, my favorite's a chili dog, though.
Yeah. I like a good
Like,
chili
I want a
dog.
chili dog with cheese, and that's my favorite.
But I'm a mustard guy. I prefer ballpark mustard over yellow mustard, but yellow mustard will do.
Have you been to Good Golly in Kent yet? So,
Family friend owns it, operates it. New restaurant in downtown Kent. They got an amazing all beef hot dog, and they are known for the orange twist. They serve the vanilla and orange sherbet twist ice cream cone. Very good. Plus, they do the dirty sodas, energy drinks, stuff like that. But good, fair price, downtown Kent. Go check it out. It's a really cool place.
I'm craving a chili dog now.
You got to go, dude.
I really am. We went to one after the fishing expo. And it was, what was it called?
The hot dog shop.
Yeah, the hot dog shop. We went there, and I had like 3 or 4 of them boys.
I'm a fan of the hot dog shop, but the hot dog shop's a little bit of a hike.
It was good, and the aftermath was not good. We came and recorded right after, and I was feeling it.
Well, I'll tell you,
I'm
you go
craving
get the hot dog from Good Golly. You'll be pleased. I got the Dad's Way. They do have a chili dog as well. Dad's Way was mustard, relish, and onion. It's very good. Very, very good.
I want it, man.
If you guys ever make your way to like upstate central New York, there's a place called the Caboose.
Okay.
And it's essentially just a permanent food truck designed to look like a caboose.
Yeah.
And it's just a hot dog stand.
That's
And
awesome.
It's been there for 40 years.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man.
Every kind of hot dog you can think of.
Dang,
It's,
dude, now I want a hot dog.
there's
Where am I going to get a
Speedway
hot
on the
dog
way
at
home.
9:18? No.
Speaking of some barbecue,
Sheets.
yeah, that's right.
Sheets
Speaking of some
safe.
barbecue, I for Father's Day smoked a 10-pound pork shoulder from Dumas. Did 18 hours on a smoker with some apple wood. We had some leftovers for tonight for dinner. Brittany made some tacos with some pulled pork. Oh, little
So
pineapple
good.
salsa, little jalapeno on it.
I had a 2-inch Delmonico for Father's Day. It was delicious.
Dumas?
I don't know. Hillary got them.
We'll just say it's Dumas.
We'll say it. We'll say it was Dumas. I don't think it was Dumas, but it was good. But yeah, hey man, thanks so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
And thank you for all of the support for the show. We're pumped about the expo coming up in February. It's a new location. You got anything you want to say about it?
Man, we are pumped. Like this new facility, it's triple the size of where we were before. We already have more vendors signed up than we had last year. Shameless plug, we got some open spots still. So
We're trying to get Cam from Backbone
yeah,
to come out.
that'd be
Solid
sweet.
coffee, man. So good.
You know what they wouldn't dump in the harbor in 1773 is some Backbone coffee.
Dude.
They'd be drinking it. In fact, that's probably what fueled the revolution.
But no, I mean we're super pumped. Like we've got awesome vendors, and so this isn't just like a flea market thing. Like this is
Yeah.
if you love fishing in the outdoors, like this is a place to be in February.
Yeah. We're coming, man. We're excited to be there. And,
Highly recommended by the show.
100%.
A lot of fun.
We've been
And the
to other
show
ones.
will be there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we will.
Absolutely. We're going to be there. We're going to be talking about Florida men and Ohio men and
Talking
and
a little fishing too,
eagles
maybe.
and fishing and all the stories.
Man, I just thought about this. I'll be coming off just having a baby and some parental leave.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a lot of fishing during that time. Already approved by the wife, by the way. So she's the one who told me.
Yeah.
So before I get the hate that's going to be coming with that, my wife told me to go fishing during those months. So I'll have a lot of steelhead stories to share at the show.
I'm pumped, man. It's exciting. I loved it. I loved it last year before they were a sponsor. You know, we enjoyed it. We literally did the expo, went to the hot dog shop, came back and had to talk about it.
Yep.
We just did it. And it was a blast, man. We met so many cool people and so many good connections. Destin DeMarion is an angler that we met there. He came on the show. I think he does the Smalley Talks.
Yeah, Smalley Talks Great Lakes.
Great Lakes pod. Super cool guy, and just made so many good connections and friendships out of that. And it's cool to be a part of a community like this. And when we got there, it was one of the things we were like, okay, you know, like we had our cards and stuff, and we were just there to enjoy it, you know. And we were going to do some networking and all of this, but every time we went to a booth, every time we talked to a vendor and we explained what we were doing, the response was unanimously, we need more of that. And I'm like, all right, these are our people, you know, like we all love God and we love to fish. We need to talk about it, you know?
Hey, fishing's biblical.
Yeah.
It's very biblical.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, man, we are grateful for the expo. We're grateful for Heritage Roofing. We're grateful for all of the support that you've given us, and thankful for the opportunity, man, to just be a part of this community. Shout out to Chris Koski. He got hurt. I think he broke his neck, and he's listening right now. I know Blue Rock Tackle. I think that's their name.
Blue Rock Custom Tackle.
Yeah, Blue Rock Custom Tackle did a raffle for them, and he reached back out, and he's been listening, and he's
Awesome.
thankful for the shout outs and the support during this hard time, this hard season. So go check him out, support him, and pray for him. You know, it's a tough thing to happen. One of a fellow angler and all the things. So, man, we're so grateful, though, that God is good. He kept him safe, and all the connections that we've made through the expo and through this show is just crazy in just a short time. So it's been fun.
Happy to be a part of the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Backbone Coffee. Man, if you haven't, you're sleeping on it. You need to order some coffee. And I say that because they're a sponsor, but that's the only coffee I drink now.
Yep.
Such a good coffee. Highly recommend Graveyard Shift. Highly recommend Rolling Coal if you like that.
I got a little Harvest Moon that
really
I'm brewing every morning right now.
Strong brew, but it's all good, and it's all for the working man,
Yep.
So we're grateful for it, and you could spend $20 at Acme on a bag from that Siren.
A lot of people that are listening, though, don't have Acme.
What did I say?
You said Acme.
Like the Looney Tunes? It's
Oh,
good. It's
Acme.
good.
Acme's a regional store, dude.
Oh, I thought I'm getting confused.
At your local grocery
You're
store.
not going to get it from Kroger, Food Line, I mean, you might, depending on when you listen to this.
Point is, you could spend a bunch of money at Walmart
There you go.
on that kind of coffee, and it's going to be good. But you could have better coffee.
It could be good. Not it's going to be. It could be, maybe.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
But you get a great bag of coffee for
You
cheaper,
need to get you some backbone.
and you can support the show. So check out the link in the description. Also, firstforum.com/castingfaith. I've been on a fitness journey over the last 9 weeks. I was getting pretty heavy, and it was all of the Little Debbie stops at the gas station. You know what I mean? It starts to catch up with you, and all them hot dogs and just eating whatever I wanted. And it's tough. It's harder to get off the older I get. And started this exercise program, and I'm down 15 pounds, and I'm stronger than I was. I got a home gym, and man, I will say this disclaimer: supplements don't do it. Exercise does it. Actually doing the work does it. But supplements help
Yeah.
a ton, especially when you have protein goals. And First Form has been great because all of their protein mixes well and tastes good, and their bars are good, and their meat sticks are good, and their energy drinks are good, and creatine is good.
Creatine?
Creatine.
Good.
Protein bars?
Hey, the easy plug here is to say it's the 4th of July and you should be screaming some freedom right now with First Form. But I do want to say today I tried for the first time the blueberry muffin protein. Very good. Very, very good. It's a subtle blueberry taste. It tastes like you are eating blueberry muffin. Very good. I highly recommend it.
You know what I did with that level 1 blueberry protein?
What'd you do?
I made waffles out of it.
That sounds amazing,
And it
too.
was amazing.
That does sound good.
So good. Mixed it with some Cody